What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the VDB Farm channel. Hope you're all having a great day. As you guys can see, I am not here at my home. I'm actually at a dairy farm, so this is super exciting. I came to this farm about a year ago, so basically last year during the winter, only for 1 week, just to see what it's like, and I'm back for 2 weeks now. This is going into my second week. But I'm gonna take you guys along, kind of show you what we do here. I'm gonna be taking you along for evening chores, and then throughout the day, we're actually cutting hay today and we're supposed to bale tomorrow. So hopefully I'll be able to get some footage for you guys. I am filming this on my phone, so if it's a bit shaky, I do apologize. Man, I'm super excited, so let's go. You guys might be wondering where I'm at the farm. So right behind me, you guys can see right there, that's the barn. That's where the cows are at. Not all of them, because they do put them on pasture this time of the year. This is where they keep all their plows, their tillers, their trailers, as you guys can see over there. We've got a mower that we're working on right now. I'll show you guys. Basically what we're doing is we're getting new blades on them because something happened in the field last week and they stopped working. The mower didn't want to turn on anymore, so as you guys can see, it's pretty cool, honestly. So these things all rotate and spin, and then you've got these blades on top here. So it's a pretty cool thing. This is actually the second mower, so Peter is cutting hay on one field with a big blade. We're gonna go there pretty soon. So shout out to the Kroll family, because they are actually the ones who own this place. This is the Kroll farm, and they're amazing people, really, really nice people, and very good friends as well. So the farm that we're at right now, this is the main farm, and it's about 360 acres. And then they recently bought a second farm, and that farm is about 152 acres. So in total, that's a little bit over 500 acres, which is pretty nice, a really good sized farm. So right now we're going to be attaching the mower onto the tractor to make sure that everything works fine. And then hopefully it does, because if not, it's going to be a pain to figure everything out. But so that did not sound good. Basically what the problem is, as you guys can see right here, the blade is a bit too long. So whenever it's turning, it's actually hitting this piece, which it's not supposed to. So we're gonna be cutting, basically, we're gonna be shortening the knife so that it doesn't do that anymore. Then we're gonna test it again. For those wondering, this is a Massey Ferguson tractor. It's a second loader tractor that they have on the farm. So we're gonna fix it right now. We're gonna cut it off. We're gonna run it again, and then hopefully it works. We cut the blades. Let's hope that it actually works this time. All right, so we fixed one problem. As you guys can see, we cut it off over here. But then the second problem is right here, man. This thing is too loose for what it has to be. So we have to either tighten this, because I don't know if you can hear it, but you see, it's basically coming against this thing over here and hitting it. So we're gonna lift this whole thing up so then I can attach it over here onto the tractor. We're gonna bring it to the shop. Probably not cut it, but we're gonna tighten everything inside of here, and then hopefully that should fix the problem. Whenever you're working on a farm, things always go wrong, and I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It's kind of annoying, but this is what it is. This is one of my favorite things about the farm, is all the different vehicles that you're able to use. But basically what happened is the capsule actually is loose, so they're gonna have to order a new one. I'm gonna be taking the four-wheeler right now, and I'm gonna go down to Peter, and I'm gonna join him and see what he's up to and how far he's already cut the field. So it's gonna be exciting, but first let's get the four-wheeler. So over there we've got some dry cows. So those cows are pregnant right now. They're due to give a baby pretty soon. And that's the field. Peter's in the New Holland right now. We are here, so as you guys can see, hay has been cut already. We still have a bunch left to do. I'm guessing probably in about 3 hours or so, this whole field will be done, maybe less. But it's looking really nice. Okay, so we're cutting with the New Holland, beautiful tractor. There's Peter. But we're having a new issue with this mower. Basically what happens is it doesn't want to lift all the way up. Alright guys, so we're back on the farm. We just finished cutting the field. It's looking really nice. Honestly, this is one of my favorite things. If I ever get a farmer or a homestead or whatever it is, I'm definitely gonna get a four-wheeler or an UTV. These things are super much fun to drive around and very, very handy when it comes down to having to bring materials or, you know, go checking up on calves or anything like that. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is the barn. It's a really, really nice barn. I really do like it. So over here, we've got the milking parlor. That is where we milk the cows. And basically this is where they stay. If it's really warm, this is where we put them in. They've got straw beds like over here, as you guys can see. And then we put the feed alongside this side, and we've got the big case tractor with the TMR mixer on it right now. This case tractor is their big horsepower tractor. So they use this to plow or to till or to do any big jobs around the farm. And behind it, it's a TMR. They recently got it, I believe. They used to have another one, but it was much smaller. So this one, I believe, is double the size or a little bit bigger than the previous one. So when it comes to chores or evening chores or barn chores or whatever you guys want to call it, I usually feed the calves their pail milk or bottle milk. I change their pens, I feed them grain, I give them fresh water. I do know how to milk, I've done milking before. I'm basically the person where whoever needs help, that's where I go. All right, so here we are. This is the pasture where all the cows are. We'll go down the road pretty soon, but this is basically it, man. They're grazing, they're loving life. I don't know if you guys heard me saying when we were at the field. Basically, we had some issues with the mower, and what happened is whenever you wanted to lift the mower, it didn't want to do that. We had to take out the hydraulics and put it in another socket, and basically after that, it did work. So we were able to fold it and take it back to the farm. They think it's feeding time, but not yet. Not yet. Basically, what we do is on this farm, we will milk the cows twice a day. So the first time is in the morning at 6 a.m. and the second time will be at 5 a.m. or no, not 5 a.m. 5 p.m. I believe we're milking about 100 cows right now. That might be a bit less, that might be a bit more. I'm not too sure. I will have to double check with Peter. Everything that they eat here is all from the farm. The dairy, everything, the cheese, the butter, everything is homemade. As I was talking right now, we've got the whole herd coming. Dude, this is so sick. Honestly, I hope one day I'll be able to either dairy farm or have some type of farm. Man, my arm's starting to get tired, but this is just awesome. Basically what we're doing is we're taking those 2 bales of hay, putting them in the TMR mixer, and we're gonna put some different grains in and stuff like that. We got Peter behind me, but it's super cool, and this is what we feed to the cows. Right now we're heading to the shop or to the shed over here, besides the huge silo, and then we got the grain bins as well. Basically now we're going to be putting the grain in, so Peter's going to bring the tractor around with the TMR mixer, and what happens is, as you guys can see above me, that belt, that's going to bring up the grain and it's going to dump it in the TMR mixer, and then we're going to add different ingredients, I guess you could say, different things that the cows need, like sugar, protein, everything that doesn't come from the field. We're gonna add those to make sure that the cows, you know, are able to get the stuff that they need in order to produce good milk and stay strong and healthy. Alright, so we're in the milking parlor. This is basically what it is. We're milking. So we're in the parlor right now. We're milking cows, as you guys can see behind me. I just finished post dipping these cows. Gonna let them out and bring the new group in. It's quite windy because there's a fan up top. But hey, what's up, mama? So yeah, we'll bring the new ones in and then we'll start all over again. Let's go. All right, guys, so here we are. We are on the brand new pasture. As you guys can see, we're basically setting it up. We're done milking. Got my butt light right here. Got to replenish my energy, if you know what I mean. But the grass is super tall. Like, it really is. I don't know if you guys can see that. Really tall. Cows are gonna love it, so let's get them in here. I don't have a tripod for my phone, so that is why the footage is pretty shaky. But I just wanted to show you that in this field, as you guys can see, that whole hill kind of thing, that is the manure pit. So that's where all the manure, like liquid manure, goes. I might go up there, but the cows are going to be coming pretty soon because Peter is getting them. If you look in it, you wouldn't notice that there was a bunch of liquid manure underneath because there's a lot of vegetation that grows on it. I honestly think that this is what I want to do full time. Potentially not dairy farming, but definitely I do want to own some dairy cows, some, you know, beef cows. I'm not sure if it's going to be commercial level or homestead level. I'm going to still have to see and figure that out, but this is really the life I want to live. Here they come. Let's go. Yeah, they're a bit shy, but usually once you start running after them, or not even running, like you just have to walk behind them yelling, "Let's go!" And then they start coming. This is basically what we do at the end. We put the cattle on fresh pasture. This is honestly one of my favorite things, is just to walk behind the cows and herd them into their fresh pasture. Let's go. Come on. There they go. Alright guys, well that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe down below. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.